Today we're going to do the Tier 8 medium tank, the M26 Pershing. If you're watching my videos, then you saw yesterday I did the T20, the Tier 7 American medium tank. As I told you, one of my favorite tanks in the game. And I'm going to follow down the line today. We're going to do the Tier 8, the Pershing. I also enjoy the Pershing a lot, had a ton of success in this tank. It is quite a different tank than the T20. Going from the T20 to the Pershing, you're going to start to see a little bit of a shift in the way the tank line works, and that is, in my opinion, to prepare you for the Tier 10 tank, and that's why you go down the tank lines. Just on a side note, people can play the game however they want. I don't care. There's some people that like to just free XP to the Tier 10 tank and skip the entire line, and that's fine. Play the game however you want, but I think there's a really there's important tanks along the line. I think they're all important, but the tanks that are in the line leading up to the Tier 10 are there for a reason, and it's trying to teach you the unique play style and the unique characteristics of that tank line. And the American medium line is no different. It has some very distinct characteristics, and when you get to the Tier 10, it will really have helped you to play the tanks along the line, preparing you for that play style and playing that kind of tank. And the reason I bring that up is because I feel like the Pershing, the changes coming from the T20 to the Pershing are to prepare you for the changes that you're going to see when you play the Tier 10, the M48 patent. And the type of changes that I'm talking about is going from the T20, which was kind of like a light tank, fast, mobile, good camo value, great view range, but it also had a killer gun for a Tier 7, in my opinion. Probably one of the best guns in a Tier 7 medium tank, period. And then when we go to the Pershing, some people may not like the change because we're going to give up a lot of that mobility. We're going to give up some of that camo value, and in exchange, we're going to get some more armor, and we're going to be a little bit of a tougher customer. The other thing you might not like about the Pershing is that you're only going to have a 90mm gun, which is not at all rare or odd at Tier 8 for a Tier 8 medium. This is the standard armament for a Tier 8 medium tank. The difference being is that your Tier 7 tank had the same gun. So you could look at it as, well, you didn't get a better gun. You still got that 90mm gun, but I think that's more of a statement to how awesome the T20 is, that it has a 90mm gun at Tier 7, and not a knock on the Pershing that has a 90mm gun at Tier 8. There's a lot of Tier 8 mediums out there with the same kind of gun. So it doesn't really get much better than the T20. You get slightly more accurate. So the T20 was 0.38 accuracy. Now we're at a 0.37 accuracy. You get 30mm of penetration, which is really good. Obviously, you're going to need that to move up a tier. So going from 160mm of penetration now to 190mm of penetration with your standard AP rounds, that's great. And the rate of fire goes up as well. So there's definitely some changes to the gun to get it ready for being a Tier 8 tank instead of the same type of 90mm you had with the T20 at Tier 7. I mean, with that being said, there's definitely some higher penetration guns out there at Tier 8 than the 190mm penetration. So it's not a world-beating gun here. It's not the most accurate gun in the game by far, and it also is a little bit lower on the penetration side. But the APCR rounds at 268mm penetration is pretty solid. So when you do face higher tier customers, that APCR works out pretty well for you. So that's talking about the gun real quick. Like I said, it might be a letdown to some people to have that's basically the same gun from Tier 7. But as I said, going into the other things, this tank really traded out a bunch of mobility to now we're going to be capped with a 48 mile per or kilometers per hour speed limit. The power to weight ratio goes way down to 16.43, and so you're definitely going to lose some mobility with this tank. I think your track traverse is pretty low too at 38. But the reason we went through that change was to gain this armor here. And as I said, you haven't seen this kind of armor really since maybe the Jumbo. So Tier 6 tank in the line has a similar characteristics. It was almost like every other tank is showing you a different way this line works. So you got the Tier 5, the M4, which is more of a medium tank that I played. Not really much in the way of armor, but good maneuverability, great gun. Then you go to the tier 6 tank, the Jumbo, which even though it's a medium, like I said, it kind of played like a Super Pershing. It was really well armored, very well armored, especially if you use the 152 millimeter turret package. So that tank was a well armored tank, especially in the turret. And then you went to the back to the T20, more of a traditional medium, actually more like a light tank, pretty soft in the armor, very good at camo and view range, and then it also happens to boast a great gun. And now here we are returning back to the armor side, and you're gonna have this right here, which is just a really super powerful gun mantlet right here, pretty much capable of blocking anything you're gonna see, at least in the tier 8 tier 9 range. So hopefully if you can get hull down, which shouldn't be too hard to do because this tank does have 10 degrees of gun depression, you're gonna have this gun mantlet as defense, and then you're gonna have this above and the areas above and below the gun mantlet are also reinforced with higher armor. And then you have a little bit on the outside. This is where the turret can kind of fail you sometimes. I'm not too worried about the mask portion that goes outside of the gun mantlet. That's pretty solid because I think that acts as almost like spaced armor or double armor. It's protecting some of the weaker stuff. It's the cheek here, like just the inside left and right cheek. That's people can pen you there pretty easily, especially if they're firing APCR. So if you're hull down, you're not, you know, invulnerable by any means. And if they do catch you on the sides of the turret, they're gonna pen you. And most definitely, if they catch you on the side of the turret, then they're gonna pen you. But it's a departure from the T20. You do have some turret armor, which you're gonna need because now you're a little bit slower. But you can have that 10 degrees of gun depression plus turret armor. Can make you an interesting customer, and you're going to see that in some of my gameplay. So we went over the armor spec. I went over the gun with you. Once again, real quick, I'm going to touch on the characteristic of the American medium line. One of the things that's important with this line is you're going to have, right here we have 400 meters of view range. That is 10 meters higher than any other tier 8 tank. That is a hallmark sign of this line, is that they always have the view range advantage over every other tank in the game. So now we're going to talk about let's talk about equipment and crew skills and consumable loadout. Equipment, pretty easy. It's actually the same loadout for all these tanks, starting, you know, T20 Pershing, M26 Patton, M48 Patton. I run the same equipment, and it's pretty simple. It's rammer, staple, vertical stabilizers, a staple item, and coated optics. Pretty much a staple item for me on the mediums, especially one that's concerned with scouting and view range. So it's pretty simple there. Rammer, vert stab, optics. Crew skills, as we said before with the view range, I like to keep it with the standard starts, Sixth Sense, mandatory, Brothers in Arms. I would move towards both the view range skills and camouflage. So those will be my next 3 skills. You can use them in whatever order you want. I probably would put recon last, so I would do situational awareness and camo, and then recon. After that, you know, you could maybe do muffled shot if you wanted to try and do some sniping. Although with .37 accuracy, it's not the greatest sniper gun. But you could also, I would suggest maybe going into the gun handling skills. Although the American medium lines do boast some of the best gun handling in the game, it's always better, you know, I always like to maximize my offensive weapons, especially gun handling. And you really start to get into that super gun handling when you get to like the tier 10. That's the tank that really has the most amazing gun handling in the game, pretty much. And there's nothing wrong with the tier 8s gun handling or the tier 9s, but you could still use some snapshot or smooth ride to really maximize that. Okay. So that's crew skills, that's equipment. Look at consumable loadout. This tank carries a whole bunch of shells, so you get a good amount of choices as far as what you want to bring with you. I brought a real healthy amount of APCR just because it depended on the matchups. It just, if you got tier 10 games, you're definitely going to want to fire a lot of APCR, or at least I do in tier 10 games. As I said, the 190 millimeters of penetration on the AP round, it works for tier 8s, and it definitely works if you're shooting sides and rears and you're good there. But if you want to do any kind of frontal assault on tier 9 and tier 10 tanks, you're definitely going to need some APCR. So I went with premium consumable. No surprise there. Large first aid kit, large repair kit. Obviously, you know, you can go for some cheaper options there if you'd like. Case of cola. I think that, if I remember correctly, the engine fire chance is 20%. So, obviously, premium consumable instead of a fire extinguisher is pretty risky there. I didn't remember fire being a constant issue. I don't know if it's because maybe I was a little bit slower, so I wasn't able to get too far ahead of the rest of my team. I wasn't getting shot in the sides and the back very often. This tank I found was more of a ridgeline warrior, using that turret armor, using the 10 degrees of gun depression. That was the play style. I did really enjoy the gun. I thought the gun was worked really well, the gun handling and everything. So did a little bit of sniping, not super long range sniping, but definitely medium range sniping. I didn't want to get too brawly with this tank just because you don't have a whole lot of maneuverability. And as long as you're keeping the tanks in front of you, though, the armor, it's there, it's present, it works decent. It's not the, you know, not a heavy tank by any means, but if you can get hull down, that's your best chance. Right, and that's all I got. I'm gonna head to some gameplay. As I said, I have some really good games in this tank, and I can't wait to show them off. So.
On this area. They found us. Releasing target. Enemy exposed. Well, we have an object worth there. Just help them like fucking to start the game. I don't know what he's thinking right now. The enemy knows our attention here.
Oh, there's an E100 coming at me, I'm pretty sure.
The enemy knows our location. We got him. Reloaded. Found us.
Oh my god, APCR, I pinned the fucking cheek of the E100, and I'm in a goddamn Pershing. How awesome is that shit? It just takes a perfect shot.
The enemy knows our location. Friendly vehicle destroyed. We've got a lock. Enemy's got us in their sights.
Oh shit.
Loaded and ready.
Nice, artillery just took out the E100, dude. Oh,
Ready to fire on target.
this E75's coming.
Locked on. Punched a hole in their armor. Load it up. Let it rip. Dropping target.
T-32. Uh-oh, Death Star.
They destroyed one of our tanks. They found us.
Dude, we need to... Death Star's a fucking problem.
Our tracks come off. We're stuck. Tracks back up. Go, go, go. The enemy knows our location.
I already...
All our artillery has been destroyed.
I'm going to.
Release the target.
I got him on fire, dude. Watch out, I got artillery shooting at me.
Ready to fire.
Oh, artillery's just gassing at me now. Alright, where's this T-32? Which way? Alright. Oh, you're hurt. Alright. This T-32, has he done anything? They're certainly playing like they're not very confident. Oh, okay. I was gonna lead the way. I have the view range though. Well, you have great view range too. Oh, that means that you won't transmit. Oh, I'm
Been
lit, dude.
detected.
He's over here. Yeah. No, I agree. Artie is the factor right now. But if he rushes me, he probably will kill me. Oh, he's coming.
left. We've got a lock. Nice shot. Locked on. That one left a big hole. Locked and loaded. They found us.
I'm spotted.
Target locked. The turret is jammed.
Oh, my turret's broken. Holy shit.
Loaded and ready. Been detected. We fixed the turret, but it's still not turning very fast. We got him.
Dude, I just hit his turret ring. I gotta find a way to kill him. Oh, artillery's at the cap, dude.
Locked on. That got him. Artillery fire. Take cover. Our team just wasted an enemy.
Yeah, but I have to get it without getting bad chat already.
Ready to fire on target.
I think Artie's by cap. This is the fast one, remember? Same one, probably the same one from last game. Yeah, he's probably gonna try and fucking. I'm gonna put high explosives together because I don't think I'm gonna get one. Only get one shot at him.
The enemy knows our location. Look out, enemy spotted. Locked on. That one drilled straight through. Reloaded. Enemy's looking right at us. Ready to fire on target. We got him. That was quite a feat.
Holy crap! I
Best
thought the
job
last
I
game
ever
was
had.
Clutch City. That was nuts, dude. I'm definitely posting that video right there. Holy shit! 6. And I got my second mark on this one. After like 40 games. My heart is beating like crazy. Yeah, we clutched that shit.
on target. We got him. Locked on. That got him. Loaded and ready. Looks like that one went right through. Nice shot. All Allied artillery has been obliterated. Ready to fire on target. That's gotta hurt. The enemy knows our location. Target locked. Target locked. Reloaded. That's gotta hurt. They've spotted us. Dropping target. Ready to fire on target. Punched a hole in their armor. Nice shot. Looks like that one went right through.
What's up? Hey. Good, how are you?
Target locked.
Hello?
They destroyed one of our tanks. Ready to fire on target.
What's up?
Bail
What
out.
are you doing?
This vehicle has had it.
Good. How are you? Good morning. Oh, why are you Why is your camera off?
Pull back. We're in over our heads.
What is it?
Enemy exposed. Been detected. I see one. Target locked. You hit him hard. Ready to fire on target. They found us. Ready to fire on target. Loaded and ready.
T-49.
Locked on.
He's up there. He's where I tried to stop him, but I'm not fast enough to. I wasn't fast enough to get up there. And if I try and go up there now, I'll get fucking lit up like a Christmas tree. And even if I do, I'll give it a shot.
Been detected. Enemy armor is damaged.
I know. I got him. I got him. I got him.
That one left a big hole. Gun loaded. That's gotta hurt. Enemy is hit.
Alright, he's dead.
They found us.
No, I'm lit. I don't know by who, but
Target locked.
I didn't think I could get up there like I did.
The enemy knows our location. That got him. We've got a lock. They found us. That's gotta hurt. Locked on. Looks like that one went right through. Focus attention here. Enemy armor is damaged. Ready to fire. They're hit. Locked and loaded. Penetration. The enemy knows our location. They found us. Enemy vehicle eliminated. Reloaded. Target locked. Ready to fire on target. We've been detected. lost an ally.
Oh no. Oh no.
We've been detected. Locked on. Focus attention here. Good clean hit. Enemies looking right at us. That got him. Punched a hole in their armor. Reloaded. Enemies got us in their sights. Friendly vehicle destroyed. Focus on this location. Found us.
What?
Damage. That one left a big hole. Zero penetration. Enemy armor is damaged. Gun loaded. We're immobilized. Releasing target. That's another. Detected.
Oh, here's the 1390.
Got a lock. That's gotta hurt. That's another.
I got crushage. Crushage.
Mission accomplished.
If that game's as good as I think it is, that ought to be 3. Ooh, that's a pretty good game. That ought to be 3 marks. It is 3 marks. It's 2 in a row.